Well, hello there, my darling friends, and welcome back to Let's Build the Worlds for the final time in Brindleton Bay. I can't believe we're here, the penultimate part, the last part of Perran Street and the last part of Let's Build the Worlds, Brindleton Bay. It's taken us 10 months to finish this save file. And I've had an absolute blast creating all of these houses and characters for you guys to be able to enjoy in your own games. I just want to thank you all for all of your support throughout all of this. It's been amazing. It really has. It's gonna be a bit bittersweet to say goodbye to Brindleton Bay, but next week we will be starting in San Myshuno and building that world up and introducing some rather interesting characters in that save file. Oh, it's very sad. It's very sad. But as I said, you kind of need to give me at least a couple of weeks just to get this save file together, plus the overview video and stuff that I'm going to put together for it. It just takes me a long time to edit that kind of thing. But in the meantime, as I said, we'll be in San Myshuno making up another world, and I'm very excited for that. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So today we are furnishing the co-op and also the podcast studio above the co-op as well. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I've kind of got a rough floor plan down, and I've bought out a few bits for the co-op especially, just to kind of get things rolling, figuring out how I want it to look and whatnot. So that's what we're doing today. Yes, we are. Tonight on Twitch, 7 p.m. GMT. I'm playing through a scenario at the minute. My parents were stolen by aliens or something. It's really cool. I'm having fun with it. But what we're doing tonight is building a house for them to live in. A very small, quite cheap house because they don't have a lot of money at the minute. So that's what we're doing tonight if you do want to join us. But if not, let's just continue on and get into Perran Street and Brindleton Bay for the very last time. So here we are, my darlings. The final little part of this build to be done today is going to be the co-op downstairs and also the podcast studio upstairs. I'll kind of go around and show you the vibe that I'm trying to go for here. So this shop's going to be kind of semi-new. Yes, these are cat litter boxes. Let's hope that a cat doesn't come in through this door and take a dump in all of the veg that I'm going to be putting in there, because that would be very annoying. Yes, it will. I've pulled out some fridges. We're going to put some cartons in the fridge. There's going to be lots of stacking today, so I'm definitely going to be doing the majority of that off of camera because it will not be enjoyable to watch. I've pulled out several pieces here as well that I just feel would look great up on all of these shelves for sale. I wouldn't imagine much in here would be great for a retail shop because a lot of the items that I'm using are debug. So this is majority just to make it look kind of nice. So what I thought I'd do is bring in like a little hot drink vending machine that I'm going to put by the checkout itself here, and we can just pretend that this is like, if you UK people will know this can be one of those like Costa coffee things. Do you know what I mean? They do those Costa coffee little things we can get hot coffee. La-di-da. This is going to be a small kind of staff room, maybe kitchenette area. I don't know how we're going to make that work because it's quite small. Staff toilet there. We've obviously got the entrance coming out here. I did change the layout of here a little bit. I've put a balcony across here. It just looks a little bit better. Plus, it also helps with me being able to put this door in the right place. So into the podcast studio. So if you remember, it's that awful Callum and his friends podcast studio. The Bro Nouns podcast. Even saying that makes me feel sick. So this is going to be the main studio space itself. This is where I'm going to be putting like the table with the mics and stuff. And I think this is going to be their kind of hangout space. I'm going to put some maybe sort of foosball table, maybe the arcade machine and a couple of like gaming PCs and stuff. I could imagine them being in here doing that. And then they've got their own little toilet here as well. So I just think that just works bloody well, loves. So that's what we're going to do. We're cracking on. We are cracking on. So what I did with these is used these here, but I didn't like the look of the glass. So I've sized up some shelves and I've put the shelves on top of them instead. And I just think that works a little bit better. Here is going to be where behind like the checkouts, you can get your cigarettes, all of that good stuff. I don't know what I'm going to put up here yet. I have no idea, but we're going to just hopefully make this come into fruition. Yes, we are indeed. I definitely put all of these in the wrong space because I do want to get a desk in here or some kind of register looking place. So let me move all this and I'm going to find something that will fit in here and act as like a cash register. Okay, I've changed my mind. I think what I'm going to do, instead of like having like a register here, like a proper like, you know, where the employee is behind it, I think I'm going to go for some self-service checkouts. I think what I'm going to do is try and overlap these, which is the hostess station from Dine Out. Because we're not going to be majority of using this as a retail space, really, I think just having these in here might work. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do it. I might even get rid of that glass and just do that underneath it instead. Oh, I kind of prefer that. Let's do that. And I might be able to fit 3 in if I do that. Let's try and get 3 in, because 2 just seems a bit meh, you know? And I do want to still get this in though. So if I can put that there, I might be able to get 3 self-service checkouts in, loves. How many times are we going to say self-service checkout? Unexpected item in the bagging area. That probably shit somebody up out there, and I really hope that it did, because I am a bitch. Do you know what? That's working for me. I pulled out these baskets as well. There's nothing really that like looks like a shopping basket in The Sims, and that's very annoying. But I might even see if they've got those grocery bags, but I think they are brown paper bags, and we don't do that in the UK. We have to pay for our bags, and they're usually plastic, but a lot of them are now compostable plastic, so to help out the environment and whatnot. And Co-op especially, I think Co-op's one of the ones that were one of the instigators for the compostable plastic bags. Do you know what? I kind of like that. I think that's quite cool. Yeah, I think we're going to do that, loves. Oh, I'm for it. It's definitely something needs to go on the wall here, and I'm thinking maybe that arrow just a point where I can't remember where oh, here they are, look. An arrow just to point down where the tills are. Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, we'll do that. We'll put one there and we'll do one there as well, and maybe get in the Co-op sign. Loyal. We'll get this in here as well. Maybe if I size it down, just flop you above there. Oh yes, and then that's given us enough room to put that Costa thing in. In fact, I might even flop that there and put a fridge just next to it as well. Not one of these. We'll do a different one. I know this one's got medicine and stuff in, but this could be a vibe. Let's do that. We'll flop that into the corner as well. I'm going to move the door along slightly more now, and I'm going to pop you to there like that. No, do you know what? That'll be fine. Oh, I'm kind of into that. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is put up maybe some magazine racks here as well, but also if I can get it on a good grid space, this might be okay. I'll use that fence that looks like it's one of those queuing fences. I don't know what they're called. One of those barriers. See if we can pop that up like this. The line maker. Oh, here we go. Unless, no, because they would queue around this way, or they could queue around that way. We could put, is there arrows on the floor? I don't think we've got anything like that, have we? Oh, do you know what? This might work. This might work indeed. And what I want to do is maybe get that magazine. Yeah, let me just, in fact, I'm just going to text search for magazine. I mean, I could have went to the vet and picked it up from there. Maybe we could do this in front of it. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, but I think I'm going to turn you into a black one. Yes, let's do it. I'm going to copy these all the way along here. So again, it just acts as that barrier. You know where they try and like entice you with sweets and stuff? This is what this is. It's that marketing tactic that they use in the queues, all the chocolate bars, and naughty as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I'm kind of here for that. I really am. It's almost making me want to colour these to black now, but I don't think I'm going to. Let me see what it would look like. I don't know about that, to be honest. That's not black anyway. Neither is that. There we go. Let me just see. I think this might be a bit too much if I did all black in here. Yeah, I think it might be a bit too much. Might be a bit too much, unless... Because a lot of them have gone down a modern route with stuff, with how the shop looks. What about if I, like, put some... Not black pattern. Oh, do you know what? That doesn't look too bad, actually. And I could darken the floor down. We'll keep that white. But let me see what... I mean, there's no point in doing this, but it makes me feel better. In fact, I'm going to darken this down to a blue, I think. Like a dark blue. Because that's very much on brand. And then we'll change the floor colour as well. Oh, it's all going on, loves. Yep, we're going to do it. I'm going to change the floor colour. Do we want to go darker with the floor, or should we go for a blue floor as well? Oh, I'm going to go for a blue floor. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're doing this. We're going to change everything. Why are we here? Why not? You know, we should be able to get through there. No problem. Let me change all these shelves. Cool. Okay, I also changed the flooring out. I went for the City Living, I think that flooring's from. And I just think it pulled it a little bit better. That blue was just not sitting right with me. Now, I found the grocery bag. Now, it is full of groceries, but what I'm going to do is just pretend that these are empty. And we're going to flop these underneath of this little, like, bagging area here. I'm not going to do that joke again. I nearly did it. I nearly said unexpected item. How embarrassing is that? It's like they're saying, Faith, you absolute Faith. How dare you? I might move those arrows to here, actually. I'm going to move them down to here. So this is where you put your shopping, rather than pointing out where the self-service checkouts are. Do other countries have these? We've got them everywhere in the UK now. They are absolutely everywhere. They are rife. I just hope they're not going to take people's jobs away from them. And I hate using them. I really, really do. Apart from the scanny bit. I love doing that. I love doing the beep. It is a joy. It is a joy to do that. A little receipt there. Oh, that goes up there quite nicely, actually. I might leave a pile of receipts, like in Boots. Do you know what I mean? There's like 90 receipts, all ways by the self-service checkout. And do you know why that is? Because Boots, if you don't know what Boots is, it's like a health and beauty place, but they sell all sorts of stuff in there. Boots like to print you out about 20 receipts, like £2 off next time. But honestly, I got so pissed off once. I was like, oh, I actually like audibly said, oh, for fuck's sake, how many receipts is this thing going to give me? And the lady was worked there was like, but they're money off, like discounts and stuff. I was like, I don't care. It's a waste of paper. I was a right Karen. But do you know what I mean? It was very annoying. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that little area. I'm not going to do anything more. But what we do need to get in here, loves, what we do need to get in here is some security cameras. So I'm going to flop a few of these around. We'll do one there. Do one at the door. One at the door there. And we're going to do one down here as well. And do you know what? Just for shits, tits, and... No, I'm not going to do another one. I was going to put one there. I fought against it. So, what I need from the bakery, I want to use these, I think. I just want a little freezer section. I'm going to stack these pizzas up in it. Do we want to go darker with this one? Keep the rest light, or should we just go white with it? I think we'll go white. We'll go white, and we'll put this just next to where all the fresh produce is going to be. And then I'm going to layer up these pizza boxes in here, which is going to take about 10 years. So give me 2 secs. They wouldn't stack on each other nicely. They were floating and everything. So I've just put a few in there, and I just think that gives enough kind of like detail along with these boxes and stuff for it to look like a little freezer section. So I'm for that. I thought we'd do this one together though. So let's lift up these onto those empty shelves that we can see. And let's put some cartons on here. So we've got one going on. Do you know what? Do you know what would be easier if I used that OMSP shelf? And no, it wouldn't, because these don't have a footprint on them. So they won't go up on top of that shelf. Very annoying. So we're just going to lift them up together, the loves. Bit of strawberry milk going on here. Bit of strawberry milkshake. Love strawberry milkshake, but I can't have it regularly because dairy just does not agree with me. Which is a very shame. Now, I have had sort of substitutes for milkshakes, but it's just not the same. And I know there's going to be people out there, try this one. I've tried lots of them, and it's just not the same, okay? It's just not the same for me. Not at all. I do miss a milkshake, and that's about it. Especially milkshakes from Five Guys. Oh, God, I loved them. Oh, I used to get the peanut butter one. That probably sounds minging to people, but chocolate and peanut butter milkshake, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Let me see this. Yeah, that looks cute. Oh, I'm into that. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. And it's going to be the same kind of thing here as well, where I'm just going to layer up different veg and fruit on this part. And that's going to be boring to watch too. So let me get that done. I'm a child. So I did do it. I had to size up these mushrooms. Maybe those are those big giant mushrooms that you have with lots of garlic butter. And the boys from upstairs in the podcast room, they did that. Filth. Naughty, naughty, naughty they are. I've pulled out these baskets. I don't really like it because it's got clothes on top of it. But we're just going to pretend that those are carrier bags, loves. That is somebody with their bags for life. And what more could be said, you know? Now I thought about selling these bottles that we've got in Trewarren Farm as well. Let me just fill up all of these bloody snap points. There's weird snap points on this for some reason. I don't know why. And then I'm going to put all of these up in some nice positions. Let's hope that they don't float anywhere. I think it might be okay. But what I'm going to have to do is make sure I knock out the right ones when it comes to stacking up these. I mean, you could sell these for sale. You could sell these. But there's no register in this place anymore. But, you know, you can buy these from Trewarren Farm. Go directly to the source, loves. Directly to the source of your local food sellers rather than giving it to some big corp, you know? And I know it's easier said than done, but that's just my 2 pence there, loves. My 2 pence. Right, so we got you. Stunning. Moving up in the world. We're going to put you there as well. But as I said, stacking shelves, it's just not going to be exciting. Not for you to watch anyway. So what I'm probably going to do is get all of these shelves stacked. And I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Well, that was painful, and I never want to have to do that again. But I have stocked the shelves. So drinks, with some alcohol down here, some beers, maybe some water. We got some tea. We got some coffee there. And then around this side, we've got some cereal, maybe. Some detergent, whatever that is in here. Some medicine, some sun cream. And we've got some stock boxes at the top there as well. Oh, I'm kind of for it. I really am. I think to finish off this space, what I'm going to do is first off, get rid of you. And put in a mat right in the front here. Now, I was going to do this all the way through, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep the floor as it is. But I think that looks good. I think that looks semi-realistic. It's not my best, but I'm happy with it. Very happy with it indeed. Anyway, so let's crack on with the other bits now. So what I want to do is get in a little staff room here. So nothing massive, just a little fridge. We'll go for one of these. We'll go for this one. In that colour's fine, yes. And then maybe a little microwave just above it. Little microwave there. Gorgeous. And then what we're probably going to need in here is a sink, aren't we? So I'm going to flop in a little side moment. Maybe this colour here. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to flop you into the corner though and bring you there, my love. And then bring you out a touch more. There we go. Oh, stunning. And then we'll use the same cupboards as well at the top. I'm wondering what colour this is going to be. Is that right? Maybe it's this one. It's that one. And I'm going to do 2 there. Bit of storage. Why not? And then get in a little cheeky sink. We'll just use you in here. Oh, lovely. Now, there is no room for them to sit down at all in this room. There really isn't. So I think I'm going to put some seating out the back, and that's where they go out and enjoy their lunch. We'll do that instead. We'll do like a little staff notice board. We'll put you there. Oh, no, we can't because we're putting a door there to the toilet. So I'm going to pop you there instead. Just like that. No space for a bin or anything in this room, to be honest with you. So it's a pretty pointless little space, that. But, you know, it's adding something, and that is what I'm going to go with today. Now, door-wise, I think I'm going to use the same doors as upstairs. Maybe this is one of the original doors that was in here. And we're just going to put in, well, a toilet. I'm not even going to do that. It's very boring. Oh, I forgot about you. I might have to put you outside. Oh, but then you're going to be right near the beer garden. And that is not a vibe. Instead of using them then, what I'm going to do is just use a couple of these these here. We'll put 2 of these on this side. Yep, that should be fine. I'm going to move this along to there, like that. I'm going to put the bin. I'm just going to do 1 bin. We're going to do 1 bin, and then I can get out a little dining nook then. Is there lighting out here? I mean, we have got that security light, so that's fine. We use that out here. And I'm just going to do a very cheap looking table. Maybe like, have we got one that looks like a fold out one? I'm sure we did. There we go. I thought it was smaller than that, but it's not. And I've just pulled out 2 fold out chairs as well. Stunning. I'll do that toilet off of camera because boring. We're going to get up to the good stuff as well now. So that podcast room, I might start here. I want to do the same kind of vibe that we had in Coppermine Apartments where I showed you him podcasting. And what I did was put 2 tables together. And then they were quite simple tables as well, actually. I'm going to keep them very simple. We'll keep them dark, though. We'll go for a black. Oh, in fact, even 1 would do. I just don't like that positioning. I think he would, like, want to go, like, maybe more over this area. It's just because of the door placement there. I mean, I could move the door so it'd give us more space on this side then. Well, not really. We'll keep the door where it was. We'll just figure it out this way instead. I'm going to move these lights. I might even do 2 more of these, actually. I'm going to do 1 there. I do need to move that one because it was not in the right position. And 1 here as well. Like there. Okay. Is that right? Nope, that is not right. I'm going to pop you to there instead. And then I can do yes. And then we're going to get out those mics. We're going to get out those mic. Just text search for mic, love. There we go. Beautiful. And then what I did was put 2 down either side. Did I use this one? I used this one. That one there looks a bit better. I'm going to flop 1 there, like so. The majority of this, the stand underneath will be hidden by the chair anyway. And I'm going to flop another one there as well, like that. Oh, yes. And I think he would probably have a bit more of like, an almost gaming looking chair maybe. I would probably see that for him. He has got a green one at home, so maybe I'll bring the same green one in here and do that as well. And then maybe for the guest, a different chair. Or I could just use the same one, so it's kind of sat in here a bit more uniform. Like, oh, I'm kind of for it. Yes, I might even bring them a touch further down because I do want to get some of those like audio looking things in here just so it looks a little bit more realistic. Yes. So let me pull out some of those audio looking bits. I'll be right back. Okay, I've done it. So I pulled out this little mixer station looking thing here. Got out some cameras and lights as well. I did them on both sides, so maybe like they can flip between the 2, one recording Callum and then 1 recording whatever horrible guests he's got on too. So we'll get those in the correct positions. Oh, they're filming beautifully. I pulled out this little picture from Get Famous as well. And another little like audio looking kind of recording piece there. And I just think that's nice. Acoustic sound panels. We've got that all going on. I think that will work well as a kind of podcasting room. Lovely. Okay, well, on to their kind of hangout space. Now, this is just going to be littered with lots of boys' toys. So that's what I need to grab out. So I've pulled out a few bits. We'll start with the arcade machine. I'm going to put this up in here. Now, I was going to do this as like a little cinema area. So I don't know whether to do that instead of having a big arcade machine. But that just screams boys' toys to me. And that just screams Callum to me rather than a movie area. So I think I'm going to go for that instead. I'm going to go for that. We're going to do an aquarium. And I'm going to slot the aquarium in the entrance as a little show piece. When their guests come in, they must think, oh, how fancy. He's got an aquarium. And, and that, my loves, is how they speak when they see that aquarium. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I am going to move the door around to there, so it kind of gives this space a whole kind of like thoroughfare. You know what I mean? And then it frees up this space here, which in turn could allow us to put in a cinema screen. We can do both. Let's try that. So for the minute, I'm going to get you out the way. I'm going to keep this here, I think. We're going to put a streaming PC on top of that. Maybe he comes here and streams as well. You are going to go there. Obviously not underneath of that, but not over the top of that, but we'll get to that in a minute. So now I've pulled these beanbag chairs out. I think I'm going to use them as the kind of like place where they come and sit and have a little moment together. And I wouldn't mind a station with like popcorn and like coffee and stuff on as well. So I think I'm going to do that too. So living room, we need a nice cinema screen. I think I'm going to go for this one, but size it down. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. We'll go for the black. That's absolutely fine. And I think we're going to use these beanbag chairs. I reckon there's about maybe 2 or 3 of them on this production team. Do you know what I mean? For the podcast. 3 lads. Sadly, I didn't make those lads. Kind of wish I did now. I gave Callum some friends at least. But I didn't. I did not do that. But maybe you guys can do that when you get the save file. Give him some friends for me. Even though he doesn't deserve them. But we're going to look past that for the minute. I think I'm going to do that. And then I am going to do, if the wood tone doesn't look, if the wood tone doesn't look too bad, and it did, it looked bad. Oh, I could use this. That one's a bit too dark there. We got like a lighter. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. I'm going to flop you in underneath here, my love. Yes, I'm for that. And put a games console. Oh, I didn't. It's not going to go above it, is it really? I'll use the green one anyway. I'll pop the green one down there instead. If I can maybe No, it's not going to fit. I am going to still keep that there, though. I kind of like that. That's maybe where they can put their drinks and stuff when they're having a few bevies. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. Kind of into that idea. A little movie moment over there. Now, where could I do the little kitchenette? I could probably do it across here, but I know from looking at that is far too low and the counters are going to cut in. But we can't afford to be fussy, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to use the industrial kitchen. I think would work well in this space. So I'm going to use you maybe in the darker tone. I think that would work. We'll do a full fridge. I'm going to flop this right over the top of the window. It doesn't look too bad there, actually. And put another one there. That should be fine. They should be able to get in there, no problem. And then we'll do a full fridge. I might even use this one here, like a big American style fridge. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll use the big American fridge in here. Yes. Now, they haven't got a sink. And I'm not going to be able to fit a sink in, really. Unless I shuffle you along. I could put like the streaming. I could even put the streaming PC behind here. I could even do the streaming PC there. I don't really like the orientation of that though. I like that over in the corner. Let me. I keep sounding like the bloody Minecraft villagers. I think that might be okay there. I don't really like it. No, we're just gonna go there, and I'm not gonna do a sink in here. They're gonna have a sink in here anyway, so they do the washing up in there. I'll put a dishwasher in here. What I'm going to do is get out some of those popcorn machine. Here we go. We're going to do it in the green. Pop you up there, my love. And maybe a coffee machine. It almost makes me want to use these big ones, though. But again, we haven't got enough space for that. So I'm just going to give them that instead. That instead. And then... Oh. And then I'm going to put a dishwasher on that point there as well. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not going to do any cupboards or anything because I don't want it to look too kitcheny. But I'm going to, just go along with what we've just done. And I'm going to use you, Bin of Dreams. Come on down, my love. Plop you in there, right near the desk. It's fine. Absolutely fine. And I think we're going to use maybe the same gaming chairs. Maybe he's got a sponsorship with this company or something. I can totally imagine it. those companies like to sponsor idiotic, horrible people on the internet, don't they? Don't they, darlings? They don't like the nice ones. They don't like the nice ones. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. I've had a few nice sponsorships in my time. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. And I'm thinking I want to use that green screen from the Moschino pack. Where is it? Come here. Oh, it's very big. Oh, my lord, it's huge. Oh, well. Oh, hell's bells. Is that the only... Is that the... No? Okay, that's huge. I mean, I could size it down, but is that giving me... maybe. Can I, like, colour that green? No, you can do every other colour but green. That makes sense. That makes a load of sense. Do you... come? I mean, I don't like that. No, that's ruined. That's ruined it for me. Oh, well, we won't do a green screen then. Maybe he likes to show off his kind of, like, space. So we're not going to... Yeah. We're going to leave it like that. Now, this is not going to fit. I'm already looking. I might need to orient it a little bit differently. If I can do that to there, and if I can do... Would they be able to go? No, that's stupid. I kind of like the dartboard in here, but I do like the look of this in here. I mean, they should be able to use that, right? They should... Oh, no, I can't. No, sorry, Fuse War Table, but you are going. Oh, well, they've got enough in here to keep them occupied, haven't they? Yes, they have indeed. So... I want to get in some more of those, not necessarily these lights. I want the box lights, really, just for the streaming setup. And I might even just use... No, I'm going to do what we did in his apartment. I'm going to do some smaller ones and just lift them up. Just lift these up. Let's get closer so I can see what I'm doing. Let's get you up on there, my love. And the same here as well. Up on here. Pop you around to that side, my darling. Oh, stop being such a dick. Right, there we go. Oh, you should go to hell. Right, are you at the right height? Yes. Right, now get you into a good position. There we go. There. That will light him up fine. They are a little bit squiffy. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't like lifted with a 9 key. I hate it, especially after doing that bloody co-op downstairs. Right, you can fuck off now. You're staying exactly like you are. I'm going to pull this space back a bit further now that I've kind of got everything in here that I want. I might get rid of one of them and do like a coffee table in the middle. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get... He doesn't need that many friends, you know. He is an asshole. So, surfaces, nice little coffee table. Just down in this area here. I mean, this one would be good, but it's just, can we get a plain pattern on it? Oh, that one there's fine. Yes, that will fit the space quite nicely. I'm going to get a plant in here. I am going to get a plant in here. I reckon he pays someone to come and water said plant, though, but I'm looking for the dine out one, to be honest. And there she is in all her glory. Oh! Yeah, cute. Nice little space. I think to finish it off in here, what I want to do is maybe get out some of those like film posters and size them down and put quite a few around these areas. I think that could just be the pièce de résistance. So let me do that. And I'm also going to get these toilets done as well. And I'll be right back. And there. I've put up some of those posters, like I said, including his podcast logo. And I did the bathroom in here. Quite a new bathroom. I would imagine that got put in when he renovated the space for his podcast studio. And a staff toilet down here as well. Lovely. Okay, well, this is going to be a big tour now, loves, because we're going to be touring the whole of Perran Street. So this is probably going to take about an hour, but we're going to do it anyway. So let's start off. We're going to start off with our first, well, for a start, we're going to start off with the exterior. So let's get some nice lighting here, please. Thank you. Oh, Perran Street. It's lovely to see you finished. Yes, it is. We've got this lovely little busy street, little nook. Obviously, we've got the back area as well. Coming round to here. Round into the park area with a little children's play area. The little walk-through park bit with some park benches for them to come and sit on. Some little picnic benches. We've got this whole back area here too. Oh, I've noticed something. Let's get that wall done, please. Thank you. Around to this side as well. So you come through this way. We've got our little flower selling moment, including the little doggy garden out there. But we'll get to that when we get to the vet itself. We need to start off of how we built it. So into the pub. Into the pub. We've got a little, tiny little pub area here. Gorgeous. Little dining nook through there. Round in through this way, we've got the toilets. Double sink. Someone said we don't need a double sink, so we've only got one toilet. Well, I'm going to keep double sinks in there anyway. And then we've got the landlord's flat above here. So we come up this way into here. We've got the little landlord's flat. A bit dated, but very comfortable all the same. Into their bedroom as well. I do like this bedroom. It's very brown, but for some reason I do very much like it. And then obviously they got their little bathroom in this area too. Love those tiles. Absolutely in love with it. Let's next go to the bakery. So here's the bakery. Now in through the bakery. You come in through here. Very light and airy and bright. Lots of goodies for sale. Gorgeous, gorgeous things. They've got behind in the staff area. Nice shelves. A little kitchenette to do all of their baking goodness in. Then they've got their little staff back area where they can come out and have a ciggy and whatnot. And then through this way, this is the entrance to the flat above it. Everyone's probably feeling sick right now. I'm feeling sick because of that wall, so I'm going to get rid of it. There we go. Stunning. The wall's been done, sorted. Then above the bakery is the flat that we did. Gorgeous. Got a lovely little outlook onto the back of the park there. Coming through this way. Little moment. Gorgeous. Come through here into the kitchen and the living area. Very nice. Very Pinterest. Into their bedroom as well. Nice little soft, gorgeous, gorgeous bedroom. Lovely, lovely. And then through onto the other side of the corridor is their bathroom as well. So onto the vet clinic. And here we are at the vet clinic, love. So in through into the reception where the dogs get seen in. Dogs and cats. Vending machines there for all of their treats and whatnot. We've got a examination room. Lovely. Clinical for it. Round to this way as well. We've got a toilet in here. That's that back garden area there. We'll go through there in just a sec. And then we've got the little surgery room in here as well. Beautiful. Out into the little exercise backyard where we can get them fit and fighting. Beautiful job. And then out the back of the build is just, again, well, this one comes straight out onto the public area. So beautiful. And lastly, the co-op and the podcast studio. So here she is, the co-op that I painstakingly stacked up with. Oh God, I never want to do that again. But yeah, the co-op. We've got some fresh fruit and veg, a peen, fridges, beautiful, self-service checkouts as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And we got the little staff area out the back here, just with a tiny little kitchenette, and a little staff toilet as well. And then their little staff area out the back there too. And then, oh, we'll go through this way. Messy boys as well from the podcast studio. Then you come up these stairs here. Into here. We'll make sure to get some fish in there. And I'll name them some really awful names. Oh no, I don't think we can do that with the aquariums. That's a shame. Anyway, into their kind of hangout space. So this is what we've just done, obviously. So where you can stream from here as well. And just do boy things, you know, bro things. And then the actual podcast studio itself. Oh, I will go above it so you guys can kind of get an idea of floor plans and whatnot in case you wanted to copy along or let me find a good... There we go. In case you want to copy along the floor plans and build this for yourselves. Oh, I can't believe we're done. It's a bittersweet feeling, loves. It really, really is. But we are done with Brindleton Bay. Oh, we're actually done with it. 10 months of work from all of us. I'm proud of us. I very much am. Very much am indeed. Again, thank you so much for all of your support on this series. I really, really appreciate it. I will be back on Tuesday. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. But I'll be back on Tuesday with the next Let's Build the World's San Myshuno. I'm very excited. I cannot wait for you guys to see what we're going to be doing in that world. Really can't. I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much. Get some lovely comments down below. And I'll speak to you all soon. Goodbye.